Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Okay, good evening. Namaste. Jai Hind. Good evening everyone. And sorry for the delay in the session. Right, कुछ टेक्निकल वजह से थोड़ा सा डिले हो गया. Yes. Hello Shelly. Hello everyone. Okay, so welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep and I am Vikas Dahiya. We will do numbers for IPMAT today. Okay, so in the last lab series, we will do IPMAT numbers. Okay, numbers first session. Shreyash, hello. Good evening. Good evening. Harshvardhan, good evening. Sandhya, good evening. Tripti, good evening. Are, hello, good evening. Okay, so let's start with this. Good evening, Ankit. Good evening, everyone. Okay, so we are talking about numbers. Okay, so आज numbers का देखेंगे. Ankit, good evening. And quantitative aptitude में आता है ये numbers. इसका वेटेज काफी इंपॉर्टेंट रहता है. सो यू कैन इजीली एक्सपेक्ट 3 to 4 क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम दिस टॉपिक. राइट, 3 से 4 क्वेश्चन आप पक्का ही एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं इस टॉपिक से. ओके, सेक्शन स्विच करने का ऑप्शन. ओके, आई नीड टू चेक. वैसे सेक्शन स्विच करने का ऑप्शन होता नहीं है जनरली. राइट, आप सेक्शन वाइज चलते हैं, बट एक बार चेक करके बताऊंगा मैं. ओके, आईपी मैट रोहतक के लिए आप बात कर रहे हैं. बट ये तो आपको वहां पे दिया होगा. श्रेयस ने बताया यस, तो मे बी यू कैन स्विच. आपको एक बार चेक करना पड़ेगा. ओके, इंदौर के न्यू टेस्ट मोड. इंदौर का आपका एडमिट कार्ड आ गया है. ओके, एडमिट कार्ड आउट हो गया है इंदौर के लिए. ओके, सो रोहतक में है स्विच करने के लिए ऑप्शन, तो आप चेक कर सकते हैं ये. राइट, अब मैं जो टॉपिक्स डिस्कस कर रहे हैं नंबर्स में, फर्दर नंबर्स में टॉपिक्स अंडर योर नंबर्स, number system you can say, right, number theory you can say. So first is classification, that is natural number, whole number, prime number, composite number. So सारे classification. Then divisibility rules, factors, HCF Lcm, these are subtopics under numbers. तो numbers के subtopics की मैं बात कर रहा हूं जो हम डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके, देन इंटीग्रल ग्रेटेस्ट पावर एंड नंबर ऑफ जीरोस. ये मैं बताऊंगा क्या होता है, कैसे आप काउंट करते हैं नंबर ऑफ जीरोस ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर इन अ पर्टिकुलर फैक्टोरियल. नंबर ऑफ जीरोस कितनी आएंगी एंड में. ओके, तो बात करेंगे उसके, या किसी प्राइम नंबर की ग्रेटेस्ट पावर कितनी होगी. ओके, अरिथमेटिक का वेटेज काफी रहता है. राइट, अरिथमेटिक का वेटेज काफी रहता है, बट फिर भी व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट आईपी मैट इंदौर, राइट, तो उसमें एल्जेब्रा, इवन ज्योमेट्री, मतलब ये काफी सिग्निफिकेंट रहे हैं. राइट, एल्जेब्रा, ज्योमेट्री एंड योर इवन हायर मैथमेटिक्स. ओके, तो वो भी काफी सिग्निफिकेंट वेटेज में रहा है, बट अरिथमेटिक भी इक्वल वेटेज ही कैरी करता है. ओके, बट ऐसा कुछ वेटेज इज नॉट डिफाइंड एज पर, मतलब एज सच कोई डिफाइन नहीं कर रखी है. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि फिक्स है, फिक्स वेटेज. इट इज नॉट लाइक योर 10th और 12th बोर्ड एग्जाम्स. बट यहाँ पे सिलेबस है. राइट, जनरली एक्सपेक्टेड होता है देयर विल बी क्वेश्चंस ऑन अरिथमेटिक, बट सब कुछ करना जरूरी भी नहीं होता. यू कैन सी ओके, नो शेयर्स IIT JEE लेवल नहीं होता है, राइट? यस, JEE मेंस लेवल यू कैन से, JEE मेंस लेवल अगर मैं उस पर्टिकुलर कैटेगरी में। ओके तरुण, गुड आफ्टरनून। यस, थोड़ा सा टेक्निकल वजह से हो गया था। ओके, वी विल डू साइक्लिसिटी आल्सो, लास्ट 2 डिजिट्स एंड देन रिमाइंडर्स। ओके, ये सब क्या है? सब टॉपिक्स ऑफ नंबर्स। ओके, लेट्स गो वन बाय वन। एक एक बार सारा पहले few formulae we will discuss the important things. So recap of the important properties, concept, terms. Okay, let's say quickly we will do this, right? Then we will come to the questions. So important formulae. Okay, first is, okay, when I talk about classification, right, I expect that everybody know natural number kya hai, whole number kya hai. So what is natural number, whole number, right? Integers, positive integers, negative integers, right? I expect everybody must be knowing that, right? After that you have prime numbers. Okay, I will take that, but not in detail. Okay, let's see. So prime numbers, right? If I talk about prime numbers, numbers having exactly two factors, right? You know, 2 have only two factors, that is 1 and 2. 3 will have 1 and 3. 5 is divisible by 1 and 5 only. 7 is divisible by 1 and 7. So having exactly two factors are called prime numbers, right? And having more than two factors are called composite number, having more than two factors. So one is neither prime, so it is not prime, and one is also not composite, because one के तो आपका one ही factor होता है, one has only one factor, right? So having exactly two factors are prime and more than two factors are composite. Okay, and you should know that there are 25 prime numbers from 1 to 100. So till 100 we have 25 primes, and you must know each and every prime number by heart, right? बिल्कुल आपको 100 तक के सारे प्राइम नंबर्स पता भी होने चाहिए, राइट? 100 तक के सारे प्राइम नंबर्स आपको पता होने चाहिए। ओके, राइट? If you have any doubt, anything, any query, you can ask, right, related to the topic. Now stick to the topic first, right? पहले हम पूरा topic revise करेंगे। Okay, then prime number after 3. Okay, it is given that except for 2 and 3. So prime number after 3 can be written as, okay, now I will hide myself. You can see this, that prime number after 3 can be represented as 6x plus 1 or 6x minus 1. That means after 3, what is the prime number? Let's say 5. You can write it as 6 into 1 minus 1. Right? 7, you can write it as 6 into 1 plus 1. 11, you can write it as 6 into 2 minus 1. 13, you can write as 6 into 2 plus 1. Right? Similarly, any other prime number, let's say 37, you can write it 6 into 6 plus 1. Any prime number after 3, right, after 3 can be represented as 6x plus 1 or 6x minus 1, right? तो 6 से रिमाइंडर या तो 1 होगा या 5 होगा, -1 is 5, 6 से 5 रिमाइंडर। आप देखेंगे 6 से डिवाइड करके किसी भी प्राइम नंबर को। ओके, तो मैं वापस आ जाता हूं, राइट? एक पॉइंट और यहां पे डिस्कस करेंगे, right? Before going to the next one, I'm just discussing one more point here, right? मैं इस सब को हटा देता हूं। Okay, that any prime number, now after 3 we are talking about, so let's say if prime number is greater than 3, then, okay, if prime number is greater than 3, then you can, if you divide p square, prime square, if divided by, okay, divided by 24, the remainder will be 1, okay, or any factor of 24 also. Okay, remember this is important, that p square, if p is greater than 3, यानी कि कोई प्राइम नंबर अगर 3 से बड़ा है, So if you take p square, square of that prime number, and if you divide that by 24, the remainder would be 1. If you divide that p square by any factor of 24, right, more than 1, any factor of 24 greater than 1, then also remainder will be 1. Okay, are you getting it? आप किसी भी प्राइम नंबर का, लेट्स से प्राइम नंबर आपने लिया 7, तो 7 का स्क्वायर किया डिवाइड बाय 24 किया, you will get the remainder as 1. Remainder. You take any 11 square by 24, the remainder is going to be 1. अब 24 की जगह if you divide it by any factor of 24, then also remainder is going to be 1. Okay, remember this. This is a very useful property. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Now composite number. So composite number, I already told you that composite number more than 2 factors, right? 2 factors means prime number, more than 2 factors means composite number, right? Okay, so more than 2 factors means composite number. So you know all the composite numbers, right? So one is neither prime nor composite, that I already told you. So you know now prime and composite. I'm just revising in brief. Okay, next पे आ जाओ divisibility rule. This is important, right? That 2 raised to power n, okay, written in terms of 2 raised to power n. Okay, so that means divisibility by 2, by 4, by 8. Okay, divisibility by, if I write divisibility by 2, by 4, by 8, like this. So this is 2 raised to power 1. So this is last one digit. Okay, last one digit must be divisible by, okay, 2. It must be divisible by 2. Okay, divisible by 2. Now if you say 4, which is 2 raised to power 2, so power is 2, n is 2, so last 2 digit, the number formed by last 2 digits must be divisible by 4. And if you take 8, it is 2 raised to power 3, so last 3 digit number, okay, last 3 digits must be divisible by 8. Okay, so number formed by last 3 digit, number formed by last 2 digits, okay, like this. So the same rule is applicable on 5 raised to power n also. The same rule is applicable on 5 raised to power n also. That means if it is divisibility by 5, the last digit must be divisible by 5. If it is divisibility by 25, then the last 2 digit must be divisible by 25. Okay, similarly if it is 125, which is 5 cube, so last 3 number formed by last 3 digit must be divisible by 125. Okay, so 2 raised to power n or 5 raised to power n, rule is same for both. Okay, now rule for 3 or 9, everybody knows this, right? Everybody knows this rule for 3 or 9. So this is that sum of the digits of a number must be divisible by 3 or 9. Okay, yes, you know this 3 and 9 divisibility rule, right? Then rule of 11. 11 is, okay, I will take an example to explain this, right? You must be knowing this. Okay, let's say 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 6, 2, right? I want to check his divisibility by 11. Okay, so what I will do, I will take the alternative digits at alternative places starting from the unit place. So 2 plus 1 plus 5 plus 2. So 2, 1, 3, 5, 8 and 2, 10. Minus the other digits. Okay, 6, 7, 13 and 3, 16. So it is minus 6, right? Which is not divisible by 11. So the number was not divisible by 11. Okay, the number was not divisible by 11, right? Okay, if I write, okay, the 2 more digits, okay, let's say if I write here 0 and 6, now what will happen, that here where the sum was 10, now it will become 16. Okay, and 16 minus 16, it will become 0. Hence this number is now divisible by 11. Okay, this number is now divisible by 11. Okay, so sum of alternate digits, because you are adding here, Okay, so the first one starting from unit place, the sum is 16 and the other digits are also 16. 16 minus 16, it is 0. So this number is divisible by 11. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Now rule for composite number is that you must break that composite number into the co-prime factors. Okay, suppose you want to check divisibility rule for 6. Okay, let's see. Just see, for first thing before going to that, divisibility rule by 6. So you will break this 6 into 2 and 3. So you can check that it should be divisible by 2 as well as it should be divisible by 3. Right? 2 से भी divisible होना चाहिए, 3 से भी divisible होना चाहिए, तो 6 से होगा. Right? But अगर if I want to check divisibility by 12, right? Then you must break this 12 in 4 and 3. Don't break 12 in 6 and 2. This is wrong. This is correct. Because this 4 and 3 must be co-prime. जिसमें ब्रेक करेंगे ना 12 को चेक करना, divisibility by 12. तो 12 को चेक करना है तो you should check by 4 and 3, not by 6 and 2. Right? Because whatever is divisible by 6, it must be divisible by 2 also. So it is not true that whatever is divisible by 6 is also divisible by 12. Right? तो 4 और 3 को चेक करेंगे, को प्राइम पेयर में तोड़ सकते हो. Now there is this important thing, right? This important thing that a raised to power n plus b raised to power n. Okay, I will just again hide myself. मैं ये दिखा दूं आपको clearly that अगर number is a raised to power n plus b raised to power n. Okay, just see इसका meaning क्या है. अगर number ये है तो n, if n is odd, so this is divisible by a plus b. This is divisible by a plus b. Okay, that means मैं इस तरह से इसको बोल सकता हूं कि if it is a cube plus b cube, then it is divisible by a plus b. That means अगर a raised to power 5 plus b raised to power 5 है, this is also divisible by a plus b. Right? Whenever the power is odd, but if you say the power is even, right, it is not divisible by. So you cannot say it is not divisible by a plus b. Okay, or you can say this we cannot comment. Okay, this we cannot comment. But this is true. This is true. This is true. Right? ये true है. Okay. और अगर पावर इवन है, okay, पावर इवन है तो you cannot comment. Okay. Now if you say a raised to power n minus b raised to power n, like a raised to power, okay, you take any power. First thing is you take any power, right? Any power, it is divisible by a minus b, right? It is divisible by. Okay, Ashish, we will take up this question later on. Okay, थोड़ा सा इसको पहले ये कर ले फॉर्मूले, उसके बाद ले लें ये क्वेश्चन. Right, you can repeat that question after this. Okay, just let me complete this. A raised to power n minus b raised to power n is always divisible by a minus b. It is also divisible by a plus b when if n is even. देखो n even होगा तो ये a plus b से भी divisible होगा, right? n अगर odd होगा तो सिर्फ a minus b फैक्टर बन रहा है इसका, आप यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं a minus b फैक्टर. बट अगर n even है तो दोनों फैक्टर हैं a plus b and a minus b, right? a minus b तो हमेशा ही फैक्टर होगा, a plus b भी फैक्टर होगा when n is even. Okay, तो ये रूल बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है, right? This is very very important. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Okay, and I will come back. Okay, देखेंगे अब है फैक्टर्स, नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स, राइट? इट इज गिवन लाइक दिस, आपको मैं वैसे बता देता हूं. सपोज n इज राइट, लेट्स से 2 raised to power 3 into 3 raised to power 4 into 5 raised to power 2. Okay, now I want the number of factors, total number of factors. Okay, number of factors. तो क्या करना है, अगर प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन की हुई है तो हमें पावर प्लस 1 करना है. ओके, पावर प्लस 1, पावर प्लस 1, पावर प्लस 1, राइट. इसमें प्लस 1 करना है, पावर प्लस 1, पावर प्लस 1. तो उसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो 20 इंटू 3 60 फैक्टर्स. तो जो हमने ऊपर नंबर लिखा था उसके 60 फैक्टर्स हो जाएंगे, राइट. ओके, यू कैन चेक फॉर लेट्स से सिंपल नंबर n is equal to 72, which can be written as 8 into 9. So number of factors, yes Sahil, hello. So number of factors will be power plus 1, power plus 1. So that means 12 factors. Total number of factors are 12. You can check for 72 the number of factors. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, right, 8, 9, 12, 18, 24, 36 and 72. So there are total of 12 factors. Okay. So this is simple, that power plus 1 you will get the factors, number of factors. Power plus 1 you will do. Prime factorization में होना चाहिए, सारे prime की powers लिखा होना चाहिए. Right, that is important. Okay, the next one is sum of factors. Right, if you want to calculate sum of factors. तो मैं सिंपल ऊपर नंबर जो मैंने लिखा था, I will repeat it. नंबर था मेरे पास, okay, let's say 72. Okay, 2 raised to power 3 and 3 raised to power 2. This is 72. Right, I want sum of all the factors. Okay, sum of all factors. तो क्या करना है, sum of all factors में क्या करना है, 2 raised to power 3 को ऐसे लिखना है 2 raised to power 0 plus 2 raised to power 1 plus 2 raised to power 2 plus 2 raised to power 3. And then 3 raised to power 0, 3 raised to power 1, 3 raised to power 2. So just add 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 7, 7 and 8, 15. And 1, 3, 4, 4 and 9, 13. So 15 into 13, it would become 195. So sum of factors of all the factors of 72 would be 195. 72 के सारे factors का sum क्या होगा, 195. So this is the method, right? I have told you how to get the method, how to get the sum of the factors, right? Method मैंने लिख दिया है, sum of factors कैसे निकालना है, right? Okay, जल्दी जल्दी आगे चलते हैं ताकि हम क्वेश्चंस पे आए. ये जो नीचे पीछे लिखा हुआ है वो मैंने आपको बता दिया है क्या फॉर्मूला लिखा था. तो नाउ फैक्टर्स पे ही एक और क्वेश्चन आता है, राइट. एक और क्वेश्चन, नंबर एज अ प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू को प्राइम फैक्टर्स, राइट. को प्राइम फैक्टर्स, दैट मींस एनी नंबर रिटर्न, okay, any number can be written as product of two co-prime factor in 2 raised to power n minus 1 ways. Okay, देखो, suppose करो the number is 2 raised to power 5 into 3 raised to power 2 into 5 raised to power 4. Now the power doesn't matter, right? Power कुछ भी हो उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, इन power से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, right? There is no use of power in this formula, but you will say that 2 raised to power, okay, you can write this number as product of two co-prime factors in 2 raised to power 3 minus 1, that is 2 raised to power 2, 4 ways. Okay, what is this 3? 3 is the number of prime factors. Okay, 3 is the number of prime factors, right? 4 ways में ही क्यों लिख सकते हैं, देखो, या तो आप क्या करोगे, अगर मैं दो का प्रोडक्ट बनाना है तो एक तो होगा 1, ओके, एंड दिस एंटायर नंबर, so this is one combination. The second would be you take 2 on one side and other 2 on the other side, then you will take 3 on the one side, okay, and 2 and 5 on one side. then you will take 5 on one side and 2 on the other side, 2 and 3 on the other side. So these are the 4 combination where these are co-prime and the product is the number. Okay, only 4 combination. So 2 raised to power n minus 1 ways to represent any number in the product of 2 co-prime numbers. Okay, 5 minus 1 equal to 4 means it is 2 raised to power 3 minus 1, 2 raised to power 2, 4 ways. Right? Okay, unko product. N is the number of prime factors. Yes, n is the number of prime factors and 2 raised to power n minus 1 is the number of ways. Okay, जब हमें product of 2 co-prime numbers लिखना था. Okay, now quickly we will do Hcf Lcm. Okay, Hcf Lcm. If you can take, okay, whatever is written in this screen, I will take an example here. Okay, just see that if the numbers are, I'm taking 72, 96, 120. Okay, let's say these are the numbers. And I want to take HCF, I want to take LCM. Okay, कैसे निकालेंगे? HCF would be, you write prime factorization of the numbers. Okay, so 72 is 8 into 9. 96 is 32 into 3. 120 is 8 into 15. Okay, so this is prime factorization. So when you take HCF, you take the lowest powers of the prime. Lowest powers of all the prime. So 2, what is the lowest power? 3. Right? Because here 2 raised to power 5 is there, another 2 raised to power 3, 2 raised to power 3 in the 2 first and last value. Okay. Now 3 raised to power 1 is the lowest power. 5 raised to power 0 because in the first and second number 5 is not there. So HCF is 8 into 3, 24. This is the HCF. If you want to take LCM, you take the greatest power, the largest power. Okay, what is the largest power of 2? 5. What is the largest power of 3? 2. What is the largest power of 5? 1. So it will become 16 into 9, 144, 1440. So I have taken 1, 2 and 1, 5 separately to make a 0 in the end. 1, 2 and 1, 5 will give you 10. So last 0. And the other factors are 16 into 9, 144. Other than 1, 2 and 1, 5 I have taken outside. Okay. So LCM is 1440 and HCF is 24. Okay. Sorry. Right? Okay. I hope this should be clear. Now, whatever is written here. Okay. Other than this, that if you talk about two numbers A and B, then product of the numbers is equal to HCF of the numbers into LCM of the numbers. If you are considering two numbers A and B, then product of the number is equal to HCF into LCM. Okay. Now this whatever is written I have told you already. Okay, let's move to the next one. Now one more thing is if there are co-prime factor. Otherwise this is clear with the formula only. When I wrote that formula A into B equal to HCF into LCM, right? You must be clear that co-prime numbers, when you talk about co-prime numbers, right, then the HCF is 1. If HCF is 1, that means their product will be equal to the LCM. So this is written here in this point, that HCF will be equal, LCM will be equal to the product in case of a co-prime number. That means HCF is 1, right? Okay. And one more thing, HCF is always the factor. HCF is always a factor of the difference of the numbers, right? If you are talking about A and B, right, then HCF HCF of A and B will be, okay, or must be a factor of A minus B. Right? This is very important point. You must understand this, that HCF of A and B must be a factor of A minus B. Okay, the difference of the factor. So it is written in the next point, that is HCF will always be a factor of the difference of two numbers whose HCF is desired. Right? Okay, so this is also one of the important point, right? You must know. Now come to the next part. Okay, the LCM of a set of numbers is a multiple of HCF. Okay, that you know. Okay, let's come to the next one. Okay, fractions. Fractions also is very easy. When you talk about HCF of fraction, HCF of the numerator divided by LCM of the denominators. And when you talk about LCM, then LCM of the numerator divided by HCF of the denominators. Right? Okay. Where the condition in both the cases is the fraction must be in the lowest form. Fraction must be in the lowest form. Right? There should not be the case that you can cancel out the things. Fraction must be in the lowest form. Right? अगर fraction lowest form में है तब ये चलेगा. HCF लेना है तो HCF of the numerator divided by LCM of the denominator. LCM लेना है तो LCM of the numerator divided by HCF of the denominator. Right? Okay. Now come to the problems. Okay, इसका वेट कर रहे थे आप लोग. Okay, so start. First question. Right? आप आंसर करेंगे? यस, जल्दी से आंसर करो. Okay, I think you were waiting for this. D be the recurring decimal of the form D equal to point A1, A2, A1, A2, A1, A2. Right, you know what this is written. This is written as, right, point A1, A2 bar. Where A1 and A2 lies between 0 and 9. Okay, so these are the digits basically A1 and A2. Further, at most one of them is 0. 0 दोनों नहीं हो सकते, मतलब it is not 0, 0, 0, 0. Right? It can be 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, or it can be non-zero both. So एक ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा एक कोई 0 हो सकता है. Which of the following numbers necessarily produce an integer when multiplied by D? तब ये D, ये जो है, इससे मल्टीप्लाई करके इंटीजर आएगा ही आएगा, guaranteed, necessarily. Right? Here it is written necessarily produce. तब 100% इंटीजर आना चाहिए. तो कौन सा नंबर है जिससे मल्टीप्लाई करके 100% इंटीजर आएगा ही आएगा? Right? So Ashish is saying B. Right? Yes, Ashish. Absolutely correct. Bang on. Very good. Very good. Right? The thing is that when I say the number is, yes, Sandeep Kumar, absolutely correct. When I say the number is like this can be written as A1, A2, whatever are the two digits, divided by 99. Now, if you multiply by a multiple of 99, then you will get integer, definite integer. Because A1 and A2 can be any digit, right? That may be 2, 3, 2, 3, like 23, right? Anything else. But this is definitely, A1, A2 will definitely form an integer. But 99, okay, I must cancel this 99, right? So that it is 100% integer. Now 99x, 99 into 2, 198 must be the answer. Right? I must cancel 9 and 11. Okay, I must cancel the factors 9 and 11. So 9 and 11 both, multiple of both. So multiple of 99, right, must give me integer. So B option is the correct answer. Yes, Tarun, you were also correct. तो जल्दी नेक्स्ट पे आ जाते हैं. ओके, सो हमारा बी ऑप्शन बिल्कुल करेक्ट था, बहुत इजी था. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे आ जाओ. राइट, यू विल आंसर दिस. If n equal to 1 plus x, where x is the product of 4 consecutive positive integers, then which of the following is not true? This is a very easy question, but be careful. What is x? What is n? So he's talking about n in the end, but given x is the product of four consecutive positive. Okay, so tell me quickly. Okay, the simple method of doing this is, because he's talking about consecutive positive integer, take any four consecutive positive integer, right? And Sandeep is saying A option, that is 1 and 2 only. 1 and 2, that means n is prime. Ashish, Tarun, Shubhra saying C. Okay, let's see that if I, yes, Sandhya is also saying C option. Okay, so here, if I take four consecutive positive integer, okay, let's say 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. This we are taking the value of x, right? Now plus 1, okay, plus 1 will give you the value of n. N will become 24 plus 1, 25. So if n is 25, okay, what is option P? Okay, wait a minute. I think by mistake that is written. Okay, so 25. 25 odd is possible, prime is not possible, perfect square is possible. Okay, let's take the second one. 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1. So it is 2, 3, 4, 24, 5, 20, 120 plus 1, 121. Again it is odd, it is perfect square, again it is perfect square. Okay, you can try out for 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 12, 5, 66, 361. 361 is again 19 square, right? Again odd and again perfect square. So 1 and 3, 1 and 3 I am getting, 1 and 3. Okay, very simple. Don't bother about the things. Okay, simply you check 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy values you check, you will get the answer. Right? Perfect square hai, odd hai. Yes, correct. Okay, so let's move to the next one. So here 1 and 3 only, C option was the correct answer. Yes, everybody was correct. Jeshta, yes, you were also correct. Okay, so next one. How many times do we write 0 while writing from all the natural numbers, all the numbers from 1 to 1000? Okay, writing all the numbers, rather all the natural numbers. Okay, so how many times do we write 0 while writing all the natural numbers from 1 to 1000, both inclusive? Both inclusive. How many times you will write 0 if you write the counting from 1 to 1000? Yes? See, if I do this question like this, okay, you can answer it. In the meantime, you can answer. You're saying none of these, okay, you can answer in the meantime. So if I say any hundred, okay, one way is that you can count unit place how many times, tens place how many times. One way is that you are counting, okay, great turn. So one, you are counting that in 100, in a gap of 100, okay, let's say 101 to 200, or let's say 100 to 199, right? 100 to 199. You will have unit place, okay, unit place Okay, 0 at unit place. 0 at unit place, you will have 10 times. That is 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190. 10 times. Right? And 0 at tens place, right? That will also be 10 times, because from 100, okay, from 100 to 109, right? These are 10 numbers. Okay, 10 numbers, each having 0 at the tens place. 0 at the tens place. That means, okay, 100 place you cannot have. So that means 100 to 199, you will have 20 times. Okay, so 0 20 times. Okay, now 100 to 199 20 times. Okay, I will say 100 to 199 20 times. 201 to 200 to 299 20 times. Like this, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900 to 999, it will be 20 times. So these are 20 into 9. 20 into 9, 180. Now what is remaining? Remaining is 1 to 100, 1 to 99. Now when you talk about 1 to 99, right, zeros at the unit place will be 9, because it is 10, 20, 30 up to 90. So at unit place, okay, unit place, you will have 9 zeros, and tens place there is no zero, right? Tens place there is no zero, because, right, you cannot write 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. You are writing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 to 99 there are 9 zeros. Up to 100 to 999 you have 180 zeros. So 180 plus 9. Now plus there is a number 1000. 1000 also is there. In 1000 there are 3 zeros. So it is total of 192. Right? Total of 192. Okay, this is one way of looking at it. एक तरीका है जो इसको देखने का. Right? मैं दूसरे तरीके पे आ जाता हूं. दूसरा तरीका मुझे बहुत पसंद है. Right? मुझे बहुत पसंद है. That I will write, okay, like this. That, okay, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2. Okay. Now up to this, I will show 0, 0, 9. Then I will write 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, right? Up to 0, 9, 9. Then we will have 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. So up to 9, 9, 9. And then we will have 1000. The thing is, when you do this, right, you are writing some zeros from your side. Some zeros you have written from your side, right? How many? So from 0 to 100, from 0 to 99, 100 zeros here you have written. You have written these zeros. These are 100 zeros at the 100 place. Okay, we have written. Now here 10 zeros, 0 to 9, 10 zeros we have written. And this 1 0 we have written. So we have written these 111 zeros from our side. Okay. So if we have written these 111 zeros, otherwise from 0 to 999, so whatever we have written, including that, there are, okay, now 0 to 9, 0 to 9, 0 to 9, all possible combinations are there. Right? From 0 to 9, you are varying everything. Now from 0, 0, 0 to 9, 9, 9, all possible combination you have written. Right? All possible combination you have written. So how many times at unit place you will have 0? Right? Or you can say you have written total 1000 numbers of 3 digits from 000 to 999. That is 1000 number of 3 digits each, in which every digit will come equal number of times. So there are 0 to 9, 10 digits equally distributed. So that means every digit will come 300 times. Out of these 300, 111 I have written from my side. That means 189 were the number of zeros originally, right? Because 111 I wrote, total become 300, right? That was because total 1000 number from 000 to 999, and each were 3-digit number, 1000 into 3, 3000 digits. All digits were equal probable. Okay, you can say write equal number of times. So divide by 10, 300, each digit will appear 300 times in that case. So minus 111, which we have written extra zeros, right? So 189 plus in thousand there are 3 zeros. So 192. Okay, so 192 is the number of zero, right? Okay, so whatever way you like, you can calculate, but the 192 is the correct answer. So whoever is given, Tarun has given 192 is the correct answer. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Okay, Ashish, just tell me if you want to write a one-digit number. Okay, one-digit number. So you will write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I write one-digit number all, right? So total digits I wrote 10, and all 10 were equal number of times. So every digit will come one number of time. Okay. Now instead of this, if I write from 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3 and up to 99. Now from 0 to 99, there are 100 numbers of 2 digits each, and every digit you will write 10. Okay, all the 10 digits will be equal number of times. Okay, because I have written all 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, all combinations, right? So that means every digit will come 20 times now, right? Except the 0 which we don't write. Normally we don't write, except the 0 which we don't write. All other digits you can see will be 20 times. Only thing is 0 you are not writing, right? So that will be 10 and 1, 11 you will minus. 11 you will minus because you are writing extra. So 9 zeros will be there from up to 99. So similarly I was doing that. Okay. Now the next question, I think many of you must have started this next digit. If 1 by 7 is converted into decimal, then what will be the 1000th digit to the right after the decimal place? Okay, this is a very easy question actually, right? If you have seen शकुंतला देवी movie, किसी ने देखी होगी शकुंतला देवी movie? उसमें तो बताया था ना ये 1 by 7 क्या होता है, right? रादर वो एक रिवॉल्विंग नंबर की डिस्कशन की थी उसमें. तो 1 by 7 वही नंबर होता है. 1 by 7 को अगर आप लिखो तो 0 पॉइंट, अब 142857 आप इसको ऐसे याद कर सकते हो. 7 का डबल 14, 14 का डबल 28, 28 का डबल 56. बस अब रिपीट होना है तो 56 की जगह 57. अब इसके बाद रिपीट होगा, मतलब ये फिर से वही आएगा 142857, 142857. ओके, चलो किसी दिन मैं रिवॉल्विंग नंबर का कंसेप्ट वापस समझाऊंगा, बट अभी देखेंगे क्या है. ओके, यस. तो कंप्लीट नंबर ये होता है. तो अगर आप इसको प्रॉपरली लिखेंगे तो ऐसे लिखेंगे 142857 पे बार रेपिटेशन. तो अगर मुझे 1000th डिजिट चाहिए था आफ्टर डेसिमल, 1000 डिजिट 666 रिपीट हो रहा है. तो 1000 से पहले 6 का मल्टीपल क्या है? 996. 996 डिविजिबल बाय 6, तो 4 डिजिट एक्स्ट्रा होंगे. तो 996 तक ये पूरा हो जाएगा. तो फोर्थ कौन सा आएगा? 1 2 3 4, यानी कि 8 आएगा. देखो यहां 6 के मल्टीपल में 996 पूरे हो जाएंगे. उसके बाद 1428, ये जो नंबर आएगा ये 1000th हो जाएगा, राइट? सो द आंसर शुड बी 8. 1000th डिजिट वी आर राइटिंग, राइट? 666 चलता जाएगा, 996 हो जाएगा. 996 के बाद इट विल बी 1428. So 8 will be thousandth digit. Right? Okay? इसको रिवॉल्विंग नंबर क्यों बोलते हैं मैं फटाफट से बता देता हूं, आप इसको समझने की कोशिश करें. रिवॉल्विंग नंबर क्यों कहा था शकुंतला देवी ने उसको. राइट, वो कुछ ऐसा था, आप ऐसे रिवॉल्व कर लो इसको, 1 4 2 8 5 7. ओके, ये अलग है, ये अलग है. रिवॉल्विंग नंबर क्यों कहा गया था इस नंबर को. राइट, so why this is called revolving number. Right, just see the magic of this number, that you multiply this number by 2, just remember 14 into 2, right. 14 into 2 starts with 28, so it starts with 2. So check 2 here, move clockwise, and this is your answer, 2857114. Okay. Okay, now the same number into 3. So 14 into 3 is 40. So start with 42. So start with 4. Now just take this 4. Move clockwise, and you will get the answer. The answer is 428571. Okay, are you getting it? Interesting number, na? Okay, so let's see this same number into 4. So 14 into 4 is 56. So start with 5. So start with 5. Go clockwise. Right? So 5 7 1 4 2 8. Okay, you can check with your calculator. Right? So similarly, if you do into 5, 14 into 5 is 70. Start with 7. So start with 7. Go clockwise. 7 1 4 2 8 5. Right? Into 6. So up to 6 it works. Right? Because there are 6 digits only. So into 6. So it will start with 8. 14 into 6 is 84. So start with 8. 8 5 7 1 4 2. So this is the same number which is revolving. Okay, so that's why this is called revolving number. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, this we have already done, and the answer was 8. Okay, the answer was 8. Now next question. Find the digit at thousandth place starting from left in the sequence 1 2 3 4. So you are writing the counting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. You are talking about thousandth digit, right? Thousandth digit. Okay, see, won't my method will become very effective. Okay, just see that when I was making this, okay, just see that instead of 1, okay, so instead of 1, if I write 0 0 1, so 0 0 2, 0 0 3, 0 0 4. ओके, देखो जरा, यहां तक चले 0 0 9, फिर आ गया 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 0 1 2. So 10 11 12, I am putting 1 0 ahead of that from my side. So I went to 0 99, and after that it is 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 0 1 0 2, and so on. Right? So how many zeros I have put? How many zeros? Right? Just see that I have put 0, that hundreds place 0 till 99. So 99 zeros plus this 0 in tens place at 9 places. So I have put 108 zeros from my side. So that means I increased 108 digits. 108 जीरोस मैंने लगा दी उसमें, तो 108 डिजिट बढ़ गए. तो जहां वो 1000th डिजिट मांग रहा था, 1000th डिजिट मांग रहा था, तो मैं उसकी जगह पे 108 मैंने अपने लगा दिए डिजिट, उससे पहले मैंने लगा दिए, तो मैं 1108th डिजिट निकाल दूं. राइट, 1108th डिजिट निकाल देते हैं, क्योंकि 1108 अब सारे 3 डिजिट के नंबर हो गए. 3 डिजिट 3 डिजिट 3 डिजिट 3 डिजिट 3 डिजिट, हर एक नंबर में 3 डिजिट है, तो 3 से डिवाइड कर देते हैं, कितने नंबर तक पहुंच गए. राइट, तो 3 into 3 9, 2 0, 3 into 6 2 8, 3 into 9 और 1 रिमाइंडर, यानी कि मैं 369 नंबर तक पहुंच जाऊंगा. 3 डिजिट के 369 नंबर्स, तो 1 2 3 4 अप टू 369 पहुंच गए. और उसके बाद एक डिजिट बच गया, मतलब 369 तक यू हैव कंज्यूम्ड दैट 1107 डिजिट्स. अब 1108 डिजिट नेक्स्ट डिजिट है, तो नेक्स्ट डिजिट क्या लिखना है, नेक्स्ट नंबर आफ्टर 369 यू विल राइट 370, बट यू नीड द फर्स्ट डिजिट ओनली, तो दिस मस्ट बी 3. राइट, वो 3 आ जाएगा ना. अगला नंबर लिखोगे 370, तो उसमें 3 पहले लिखोगे. राइट, 3 पहले लिखोगे तो वो आपका 369 तक आपके सारे डिजिट कंज्यूम हो चुके हैं जितने आपने किए. उसके बाद 370 विल बी, राइट, 3 विल बी दैट 1000th डिजिट अकॉर्डिंग टू यू. अदरवाइज मैंने वो जीरोस डाल दी तो 1108th डिजिट आ गया. राइट, ओके, इसको करके देख लेना, अपने तरीके से करके देख लेना. काउंटिंग करनी है, कोई और नहीं. कहां पे जाके आपके पास 1000 डिजिट आ जाएगा. राइट, 1000 डिजिट कौन सा होगा, दैट वुड बी 3. इसको चेक करके देख लेना आप. हम आगे चलते हैं और अच्छे क्वेश्चंस पे. ये आप काउंटिंग अपने आप कर सकते हैं. राइट, अरे जैसे मैंने काउंटिंग मैंने जीरो अपनी तरफ से लगा दी थी. अदरवाइज आप ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं, जिसको थोड़ा डाउट उसमें लगता है, आप ऐसे कर सकते हैं कि 1 2 3 4 अप टू 9, यहां तक यू आर यूजिंग 9 डिजिट्स. राइट, 9 डिजिट्स. then 10 to 10 11 12 up to 99, these are 90 numbers into 2 digit each, so you are using 180 digits. राइट, तो 9 एंड 180 टोटल आपके 189 डिजिट हो गए 2 डिजिट्स में 99 तक. उसके बाद जो भी नंबर आएगा वो 3 डिजिट का होगा. 100 101 102, ये तो 3 डिजिट के नंबर चलेंगे. तो अगर आपने 189 डिजिट यूज कर लिए हैं, 1000 आपको देखना है, 189 आपने यूज कर लिए हैं, तो आपके पास बच कितना गया. ओके, 9 माइनस 1 8, 811 डिजिट. अब आपको इस सीरीज में 811 डिजिट चाहिए. Now 811 is not your multiple of 3, because 3 डिजिट के नंबर है. तो you can say 810 plus 1 डिजिट चाहिए. तो 810 के लिए आपको 270 नंबर्स ऐसे लेने होंगे. स्टार्टिंग विद 100 यू विल गो 270 नंबर्स. राइट, 270 नंबर कितने होंगे. देखो, ये फर्स्ट नंबर जो 100 है वो 99 प्लस 1 है फर्स्ट नंबर. ये 99 प्लस 2 है. तो अगर 270th नंबर लेना है तो 99 प्लस 270, यानी कि 369 नंबर होगा. जहां तक आपके इतने डिजिट कंज्यूम हो जाएंगे, एक डिजिट और रहेगा. तो एक डिजिट नेक्स्ट नंबर का पहला डिजिट होगा, नेक्स्ट नंबर का पहला डिजिट, तो दैट वुड बी 3. आप उसको लिख के देख लो, एक बार करके देखो. राइट, स्टार्टिंग में इट विल टेक टाइम, बट अगर कंसेप्ट क्लियर हो गया लेटर ऑन इट वोंट टेक टाइम. राइट, टाइम तभी लगता है जब हमें क्लैरिटी नहीं है. ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे आ जाओ. कोई नहीं, ये आप अपने आप दोबारा करना. राइट, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे आ जाओ. How many numbers below 100 are co-prime to 100 but not co-prime to 1500? Now this is a good question. Right, पूछा बड़ा तरीके से है ना. 100 से को-प्राइम मतलब कोई भी कॉमन फैक्टर नहीं होना चाहिए. राइट, एंड 100 इज 2 raised to power 2 into 5 raised to power 2, यानी के ओके, if I okay, look at it like this, that co-prime to 100 means that it should not contain 2 or 5. Co-prime to 100 means it should not contain 2 or 5. So the number below 100 should not contain 2 or 5, should not be a multiple of 2 or 5. Okay? But not co-prime to 1500. Now 1500 is 3 into 2 raised to power 2 into 5 raised to power 3. Just see. That means it should, now it is not co-prime to 1500, but co-prime to, so 2 and 5 to usme hoga nahi, right? 2 and 5 to usme hoga nahi. That means it should be a multiple of 3. So his question indirectly is, it should, how many numbers below 100 are multiple of 3 but not a multiple of 2 or 5? So his question is, how many are multiple of 3 but not multiple of 2 or 5? Right? It should be multiple of 3 but not multiple of 2 or 5. Right? So tell me the answer. How many numbers below 100 are multiple of 3 but not multiple of 2 or 5? Okay. Just see, if I look at it like this, that it should be a multiple of 3 which are up to 100. Below 100 there are 33 multiple of 3, right? 33 into 3 is 99. Okay. Now, but not multiple. Now out of this I need to remove. So out of the multiple of 3s, what are multiple of 2s? Right? Whatever is multiple of 6. So I need to remove the multiple of 6 and multiple of 15. Right? So multiple of 6 will be 16. 6 into 16, 96. Multiple of 15 will be 15 into 6, 90. Right? But there are some common multiple here which are multiple of 6 also and multiple of 15 also, that is multiple of 30. So there are 3 multiples which are common multiple of 30, which are multiple of 6 also, multiple of 5 also. So this is double counted because counted here also multiple of 30, counted here also multiple of 30. So you need to subtract once. So 16 plus 6, 22 minus 3, 19 are the numbers which you want to subtract from this, which you don't require. So, 19 are the number which are not required. So 14 must be the number which are required. So 14 should be the correct answer. सेट थ्योरी की तरह है, सेट थ्योरी की तरह है. दोबारा समझेंगे. My question is, right? Just try to understand the question. My question is that he is saying numbers below 100 which are multiple of 3. Okay, multiple of 3, yes, but not multiple of 2 or 5. Not multiple. Right? So that means multiple of 3 till 100 is 33. Now I need to subtract this part, right? This part we need to subtract, right? So multiple of 2 or 5 out of the multiple of 3. So that means those which are multiple of 3 but not a multiple of 2. So multiple of 3 and not a multiple of 2, that means it should not be multiple of 6 or it should not be a multiple of 15. Multiple of 6 are 16 up to 100. Multiple of 15 are 6 up to 100. But there are some common multiple of 6 and 15 which we have double counted. In 6 also, in 15 also. What is the LCM of 6 and 15? 30. So 30, multiple of 30 which we have double counted. Right? So those are 3 multiple. So 16 plus 6 minus 3, these are 19. So out of 33 total, I need to subtract these 19 which these are not required. So 14 would be my correct answer. Right? आ रही है बात समझ में? थोड़ा सा मुश्किल. Right? थोड़ा सा समझने वाला क्वेश्चन। ओके, देखो ऐसे क्वेश्चन है ना, एग्जाम में कभी नहीं छोड़ने, एग्जाम में कभी नहीं छोड़ने, बिकॉज ये नंबर इतने कम हैं कि आप एग्जाम में फटाफट लिख दो ना। अगर आपको क्वेश्चन समझ में आ गया, इफ यू हैव अंडरस्टूड द क्वेश्चन दैट इट शुड बी अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 3 बट नॉट अ मल्टीपल ऑफ 2 और 5, यू कैन इवन राइट। मतलब अगर आप उसको सारे लिख भी दोगे ना, लिख के काउंट कर दोगे, तो भी आप वर्थ रखेगा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना, राइट। यू विल गेट पॉजिटिव मार्क्स, राइट। इफ you are writing like this, that it should be a multiple of 3 but not a multiple of 2 or 5, that means even multiple तो लेना ही नहीं। तो 3 फिर 9 लेना है 6 6 के गैप पे, 9 6 15, 15 भी नहीं लेना क्योंकि 5 का मल्टीपल है। 15 6 21, 6 27, 6 33, 6 39, 6 45 भी नहीं लेना, राइट। 45 6 51, 51 6 57, 6 63, 6 69, फिर 6 75 नहीं लेना, फिर 6 81, 87, राइट, 93, 99। ओके, काउंट कर दो, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, आंसर दे दो, राइट। इससे आसान तो नहीं हो सकता, राइट। यू कैन राइट डाउन ऑल द नंबर्स, अगर आपको क्वेश्चन समझ में आ गया है देन यू कैन आंसर दिस डेफिनेटली, राइट। तो ये तो बड़ी जल्दी जल्दी करने वाला क्वेश्चन है, बट अगर आप कंसेप्ट से कर रहे हैं तो भी कर सकते हैं। आंसर इज 14, यस, करेक्ट आंसर। लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट वन। ओके, एक बचपन में फॉर्मूला किया था, ओके, बचपन मीन्स ओके मे बी 9th 10th 9th। ओके, सो छोटी क्लासेस में आपने शायद 8th 9th में या 10th में कहीं फॉर्मूला किया होगा। दैट फॉर्मूला सेज इफ a plus b plus c is 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc। बस इसको नोट कर लो, इसको नोट कर लो, ये आपका ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जाएगा, राइट। बिकॉज इन दिस क्वेश्चन a is 55, b is 17 and c is minus 72। so if you add a, b and c, your result is a plus b plus c is 0, because 55 plus 17 minus 72 is 0, right? So that means your this value is equal to 3abc, okay, whether it is minus doesn't matter, but you know now 3 is a factor, 3 is a factor है 17 is a factor है, दोनों फैक्टर मिल गए, आंसर आ गया। 3 and 17 दोनों फैक्टर मिल गए, right? You got the answer, because 13 is not a factor, 13 is not a factor, 13 is not a factor, 17 is not a factor, okay, sorry, 17, 7 is not a factor, 7 is not a factor, right? Okay, so it was easy, D option should be the correct answer, okay, 3 and 17, D option is the correct answer। Let's move to the next one, okay, अगले क्वेश्चन पे चलते हैं। Now this question was slightly tricky, right? थोड़ा सा मतलब अच्छा उसने घुमाया। हमने we have written those formulae, right? I told you the formula that a raised to power n minus b raised to power n is always divisible by a minus b. We told you, right? I told you this. Then I told you that a raised to power minus b raised to power n is also divisible by a plus b if n is even, right? So here, because minus sign are there and powers are even, okay, and there is one more thing was there, that okay, that was not required, okay, only these things were required, right? Okay, now see how to rearrange these, right? Okay, I'm solving here. So if I take 16 raised to power 2468 minus 5 raised to power 2468 and plus 12 raised to power 2468 minus 1 raised to power 2468 like this, then this is a raised to power n minus b raised to power n. This is a raised to power n minus b raised to power n. So this is divisible by a minus b. This is divisible by a minus b, right? So both are divisible by 11. So both are divisible by 11, right? So both are divisible by 11, correct? Okay. Now if I take the same number as 16 raised to power 2468 minus 1 raised to power 2468. So I'm taking this time 1 with 16 and plus 12 raised to power 2468, right, minus 5 raised to power 2468. I told you the power is even, so it is divisible by plus also. So it is divisible by 16 plus 1, which is 17. It is divisible by 12 plus 5, which is 17. So that means these numbers are divisible by 11 as well as 17. If it is divisible by 11 and 17, so it must be divisible by 187. Right? Okay. So if these are divisible by 11 and if these are divisible by 17 also, that means it must be divisible by 187. That is 11 into 17, which is 187. Right? Okay, so let's move to the next question. Okay, this was direct usage of that formula, what I told you, a raised to power n minus b raised to power n. 187 is the correct answer. Okay, so next one. LCM of 4 natural number is this. How many values of n are possible? Right, I told you that if you can write prime factorization, of the numbers, okay, prime factorization of all the numbers, then your LCM will be the greatest powers, the largest powers of all primes. Right? Okay, so let's understand this. How can we do this? Okay, I told you how to take that LCM in this fashion only. Right? So see that how we can take. So here LCM 4 natural numbers. So the numbers are 8, 16, 20 and m. 8 is 2 raised to power 3, 16 is 2 raised to power 4, 20 is 4 into 5 and m I don't know. Okay, but the LCM given is okay, we know 240, right? 240 is okay, 240 is 2 8 16, right? 16 into 1, so 3 5. Okay, this is right, this is 240. So if LCM is like this and this must be the greatest power, so greatest power is already here, 2 raised to power 4. So that means in m, if you write any power of 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, that will do. उसमें कोई problem नहीं है, because the highest power will still be 2 raised to power 4. आपने तो highest power लेना था LCM में, 2 raised to power 4 is already there. So that means you can take in m 2 raised to power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? वो तो वही आएगा. But 3 की highest power, 3 की power 1, 3 यहाँ पे है नहीं, तो यहाँ पे तो 3 की power तो 1 ही होना चाहिए ना, compulsory, because that power should be the highest power of 3, right? Now 5 raised to power 1 is already there. So that means here you can take 5 raised to power 0 or 1, right? 0 or 1. That means in 2 you can have 5 options, 0 to 4, and 5 you have 2 options. So that means total 5 into 2, 10 possibilities. 10 possibilities of the value m. Okay, this is m, not n. M. Okay, so 10 values are possible. Right? You can take with 2 raised to power 0, the combination of 5 raised to power 0 or 5 raised to power 1. With combination of 2 raised to power 1, you can take again 5 raised to power 0 or 5 raised to power 1. So the combination will be 5 into 2, 10 combinations. Okay, so there will be 10 combinations. Right? I hope you are getting it. राइट एलसीएम वही रहेगा 2 की पावर मैक्सिमम 4 होनी चाहिए 0 ले सकते हो 1 ले सकते हो 2 ले सकते हो 3 ले सकते हो 4 2 रेज़ टू पावर 4 तो है ही हमारे पास तो कोई भी पावर लोगे 2 रेज़ टू पावर 4 तो फिर भी आएगा एलसीएम में 5 की पावर वहां पे 1 ऑलरेडी एलसीएम में है 5 की पावर 1 ऑलरेडी है हमारे पास तो 5 की पावर 0 या 1 कुछ भी ले सकते हो बट 1 से ज्यादा नहीं बिकॉज देन एलसीएम विल चेंज राइट ओके सो यस सी ऑप्शन 10 करेक्ट आंसर Okay, so 3 wheels can complete respectively 60, 36 and 24 revolutions per minute. There is a red spot on each wheel that touches the ground at time 0. After how much time all these spots will simultaneously touch the ground? This is a simple question of LCM. LCM of the time taken per revolution. LCM of the time taken per revolution. Okay, कैसे होगा? LCM of the time taken per revolution. Right? देखना जरा revolution हमारा कितने टाइम का है पहले में हमें LCM चाहिए टाइम टेकन पर रेवोल्यूशन टाइम टेकन इज पर मिनट तो टाइम टेकन 60 सेकेंड पर रेवोल्यूशन सो 60 रेवोल्यूशन तो 60 सेकेंड 36 रेवोल्यूशन 60 सेकेंड 24 रेवोल्यूशन राइट so time taken per but LCM of fraction you need to take when it is in the lowest form simplest form so simplest form will be 1 by 1 12 into 5 12 into 3 12 into 5 12 into 2 so now LCM of the numerators 155 numerator LCM is 5 HCF of the denominators 1 2 3 HCF of the denominator is 1 right so it should be 5 seconds so 5 seconds should be the correct answer C option 5 seconds is the correct answer so LCM of the fractions you can take LCM of the numerator divided by HCF of the denominator so 155 5 will be the numerator and denominator would be 1 HCF of the denominator would be 1 right okay yes Tarun 5 is the correct answer right okay next one okay quickly you can answer this 100 to 200 how many are neither divisible by 7 nor by 9 okay or you take this as homework okay you do it yourself right okay you do it yourself I think we have discussed enough of this type right you can do it yourself I will just tell you the answer right to verify if you still somehow right not getting logic so you can discuss with me or you can just put it in the comments okay I will explain you okay so next one okay this is a simple question of HCF right that subject A there are 60 students subject B there are 84 students subject C there are 108 students So examination is to be conducted for these students, and only the students of the same subject are allowed in one room. Also, the number of students in each room must be same. So this is a simple question on HCF. You will take the HCF of these numbers and minimum number of rooms. For minimum number of rooms, that highest common factor, you divide by, write each number to get the number of rooms for each subject. Okay, so the method to do this is you calculate HCF. Okay, first you calculate the HCF of 60, 84 and 108. I can just see that it is 12 into 5. This is 12 into 7. This is 12 into 9. So that means HCF is 12. And if 12 students, you will make 12 students sitting in one room. So here 5 rooms are required, here 7 rooms are required, here 9 rooms are required. So number of room required are 5, 7 plus 9. So 21 rooms are required. Because he's asking the room required. If 12 is the HCF, that means 12 students will be sitting in one room, right? Each room 12 students will be sitting. So 5 room will be required for the subject A, 7 room will be required for subject B, and 9 rooms will be required for subject C. Right? So total room required would be 21. Okay? So yes, 21 is the correct answer. Okay, this is also an interesting question. ABC denote the number of multiples of A that are less than C and greater than B. For example, D238 is 2 because there are 2 multiples of 2 between 3 and 8. Okay, see, multiple of A between B and C, right? That means not including B and C, right? Like multiple of 2 between 3 and 8 are 4 and 6. So there are 2 multiples of 2 between 3 and 8. So you will write 2. So don't include 8. Right? So he is talking about 9. So multiple of 9, 3 between 9, 4 and 9, 6. So if I say that up to 9, 6, a total of 9 raised to power 3, that means 729 multiple. But I don't want to consider 9, 6. So minus 1. So 728 multiples. Right? And up to 9 raised to power 4, there are 9 multiples. Just cancel it. There are 9 multiples. Right? So I need to subtract these 9. So 719 must be the correct answer. Okay, what I have done, okay, just think like this, that this is 9 raised to power 4 and this is 9 raised to power 6. So till here, right, excluding 9 raised to power 6, there are 728 multiples. And till here, there are, including this, there are 9 multiples. So if I 728 minus 9, because I don't want to take this also. So subtract 728 minus 9. So within this limit, 719 multiples would be there. Right? Okay. So, yes, it was correct answer 719. राइट आप लोग शेयर करते रहा करो सेशन को, शेयर और लाइक. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन करते वक्त मैं सब बाकी भूल जाता हूँ, आपसे पूछना, शेयर करवाना. ओके, फाइंड द सम ऑफ द फैक्टर्स ऑफ 8 फैक्टोरियल व्हिच आर ऑड एंड ऑफ द फॉर्म ऑफ 3m plus 2. ये बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन था. देखने में ऐसा लगता है इट इज अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन, राइट? देखने में बहुत डिफिकल्ट लगता है. देखो वैसे इस क्वेश्चन को समझेंगे, right, why it seems difficult and not at all difficult. Now just see first 8 factorial, because he is talking about factors. Just come to the factor that form prime factorization. 8 factorial is, okay, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7 into 8. Okay, I'm finishing this. Now this is 1 2, there are 2 2s, 1 and 3. 3 and 1, 4, 4, 2, 6 and 1, 7. So 2 raised to power 7 into 3, 1, 2, so 2, 5, 1, 7, 1. Okay, this is the number. 8 factorial can be written as like this, right? Okay, I'm just finishing it. Now the thing is, he's talking about which are odd. So if these are odd factors, right, you cannot take any power of 2. And these are of the form 3m plus 2. 3m plus 2 means it is giving remainder by 2, cannot be multiple of 3, cannot be a multiple of 3, right? That means I'm talking about these factors only. Now out of these, what are the factors? 5 can be written as 3 into 1 plus 2, right, is a possible factor. 7 cannot be written as, because 7 is 3 into 2 plus 1, right, is wrong. So then 35 can be written as 3 into 11 plus 2, so is possible. So there are only two factors, 5 and 35. The sum of factor will be 40. Because he wants the factor should be of the form of 3 into something plus 2, right, and odd. So because they are odd, you cannot take 2 raised to power anything into consideration. Because it is not a multiple of 3, it is giving remainder by 3. So that means you cannot take 3 power of 3 into consideration, because power of 3 into anything will be a multiple of 3, cannot give you remainder, right? Okay, so 5 and 35, 40. 5 and 35, two factors only for 8 factorial. There are only two factors, 5 and 35, which are odd and of the form of 3m plus 2. Right, so sum will be 40. Okay, you can just go through this. Right, this was a typical question actually. Okay, and the last question of the day. So here you can see, right, the sessions of, okay, last lab. So 20 power pack sessions are going on. Here on Sunday, right, that is tomorrow, Gaurav Gupta sir will have the session on logical reasoning score maximizer. Then Monday, Salik sir will take the session on IPMAT Rohtak decoded analysis of previous year papers. Then I have sessions on Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. Right, that is number system we will continue. Number system, more questions we will see. Then IPMAT Indore, importance of higher mathematics. Right, so we will see higher. Then IPMAT Indore, popular questions from higher mathematics. We will take 2 sessions on higher mathematics in the next week. Right, that is Friday and Saturday. And Wednesday we will have number system continue. Okay, the second part of the number. Okay, so this is the plan, and yes, don't forget to join us on IPMAT Rohtak and IPMAT Indore analysis. Complete analysis will do on June 26th and July 2nd. Okay, the D days. Okay, तो ये तो पक्का करेंगे ही, तो आप जुड़े रहेंगे and you keep sharing the session, right? Subscribe कर लो, जिसने नहीं किया है, bell icon press कर दो, so that you get the notifications. And follow karo Instagram pe, Facebook pe, Telegram pe. You can join the channel and then download the app, right? If you have not done till now, right? You can download the app on Google Play. Okay, BYJU'S Exam Prep app. Okay, so thank you. See you in the next session. Bye bye. Namaste. Jai Hind. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you.